Hi, I'm Arielle from BeWellwithArielle.com, and I'm going to teach you how to make a brown rice ziti. So it's just ziti using brown rice, and I'm going to top it with some almond meal, which is actually called almond flour. It's just ground up almonds instead of breadcrumbs, which give it a little bit of a crunch on the top. I'm also going to be using, well, first of all, I'm going to be using brown rice pasta. Trader Joe's has a great one for $1.99, or you can get this kind at Whole Foods, and it works perfectly as well. So I use the penne organic brown rice pasta here. I'm going to take a tomato sauce. Of course, if you're not in a rush like me, you can make your own tomato sauce, but I am in a rush. I just got back from the gym. My boyfriend's on his way back from basketball, so I wanted something easy. So I'm using already made jarred tomato sauce. Probably a no-no from all my chef friends, but whatever. I like fast and easy recipes. I'm going to be using sheep's milk ricotta from Italy. It's an Italian market in New York City. If you don't have an Italy near you, which you probably don't, unless you're from New York, that is, you can always pick up a ricotta cheese. I always go for whole milk rather than a skim milk version. When fat is taken out of milk products especially, that means that chemicals are added to compensate the taste. It smells really good. Then I have some already cut up string cheese, organic string cheese. I always keep some in my fridge just in case my boyfriend needs a snack, just in case I want to make a quick pizza, or just in case I want to make a ziti like tonight. Of course, I prefer fresh, but when I don't have fresh, I always go to options that keep in my fridge. So the pasta's already done. I drained it. I'm going to pour it into a baking dish. I lined the baking dish with tin foil, and I also put parchment paper on it. You don't normally want the parchment paper to be touching your food. I learned that in a cooking class at the Natural Gourmet Institute. So you're just going to place the ziti into the pan as is. You're going to place some tomato sauce. And now, depending on how big your baking dish is, that's about how much tomato sauce I guess you want. I would say probably about a cup. And just mix it around until it's even like this. Then I'm going to take my ricotta cheese, and you can lightly, of course with clean hands, you can lightly place it on top, or you can always mix it in. This is probably about a half of a cup of ricotta. Of course, you don't have to use as much, and you don't have to use ricotta either, but I had it in my fridge from a recipe that I used the other night, so I figured may as well just put some ricotta in tonight. So I just mixed it all up as is, and now I'm going to first place the almond meal. I'm going to sprinkle the almond meal on top. Of course, I didn't have enough time to measure it out, so I'm just doing it from the baggie. Almond meal is a great alternative to breadcrumbs. If you want to make a breaded shrimp, if you want to make a breaded chicken, like chicken fingers, this is my go-to. The ingredients are just almonds, so it's just ground up almonds. And no one knows the difference. I actually once made it for my boyfriend's friends, and I didn't tell them until after they finished eating, and they loved it. So then I'm going to take my mozzarella. I'm just going to sprinkle it all over. You can, of course, add some sea salt if you'd like. Always look for sea salt that looks a little bit grayish or pinkish in color. And then I'm going to be using white pepper here. And voila! Now, I always use the broiler because it's faster, and it's getting pretty late here, so, oops, it's getting pretty late here, and I want to eat fast, and my boyfriend's going to be back soon. So I'm going to put it on broil. It will probably be ready probably within less than 10 minutes. I'm going to watch it until the cheese melts, and voila, brown rice pasta ziti. For more recipes and cooking tips, go to BeWellwithArielle.com. Enjoy!